Hey, what's going on? I just got a new camera, so just thought I'd give it a try out here on these red crystal shrimp. And I thought I'd just talk about them a little bit. I use Fluval shrimp stratum for a few reasons. One, it's very easy to locate, very easy to find on eBay. It's relatively cheap compared to like aqua soil or one of the other imported soils. And the third reason is I've been very successful with it. I use it in all my shrimp aquariums. With the crystal reds, I like to have it a little thicker. It's just, I believe that's about 1.5 inches. I usually like it a little thicker than that. I usually try to keep it about 2 with the crystals and the other buffered watered shrimp, because you know, the more you have, the better it buffers your water, and it keeps the pH in the low 6s. I'm sure some of the driftwood and cholla wood there from the cholla cactus has something to do with it. But yeah, I started off with 10 a little over a year ago, and they have grown in enormous numbers, and I've sold off a few hundred. This stuff is great, but once I get this room done, I will be breaking them off into other tanks and having multiple colonies going. So you know, if one was to crash, I don't lose all my shrimp, because I really enjoy having them. I like to let the plants go wild too. So we're gonna bop this fern, Java fern in there. There's a lot of Java fern in there. Java moss, frog bit, this little crystal wort, Luigia repens, a few Belixia japicana. There's a few crypts and I think a few small swords in there also. I just kind of stuck them in. Cholla wood is awesome. As you can see, they're always on it. Always checking it out. And it helps lower the pH also. It gives them a place to hide. I've noticed they do way better with it in the tank than not. Not saying it's a necessity, but it's worth picking up. There'll be a link in the description for the Fluval shrimp stratum at the cheapest prices I found it. It'll probably be on eBay. That's where I usually buy it from, because you can get 3 bags, I think, for, I want to say it's $60 shipped or something like that. Keep the temperature about 72, but you can actually run crystals a little cooler than that, and they don't care. So you could actually probably get by with no heater, as long as you were in a slightly conditioned space, like a basement or something like that. And for the lighting, this one is a Phoenix Stingray. It's quite dusty. And this is some kind of cheap Beamswork LED. They're really great. I actually have 7 or 8 of those fixtures. I want to say they were like $15 or less, and they grow plants great. This one is an exception to the ones I'm talking about. This one has some blue LEDs. The ones I'm talking about that do really well, they're all completely daylight, and they grow plants on their own without any other lighting. So if I said or showed you anything useful, hit the like button, subscribe, and sorry if the video is shaky, and I'll catch you next time.